Hi everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise, and again onto another bright, colorful springtime look when it's freezing cold out. I don't understand. I don't understand the weather. I don't understand. Which I mean, to be fair though, it's March. March 1st, I think today. So I mean we can't really, expect any less, I suppose. But today's look is going to be the Juvia's Place, the Candy Shop palette. Now, yesterday I did the Garden of Juvia's, and both are actually still on the website on Juvia's Place, so that's a plus. So if you are interested in these, you can still get these. And to be fair, for colorful, if you're not into color, this is the route I would go. Whether it be Juvia's Place, Color Pop, I mean, even Morphe, depending on, that's the way I would go with color because you're not wearing it very often. And, when you do, you put it against the price tag. You want it to be worth your money. Where you may wear your neutral palettes more, so you may want to put a little more money into that. But to each their own. Lord knows I have high end, I have drugstore, colorful, neutral, whatever, pastel, however you want to look at it. So, but just keep in mind, if you're not going to wear a lot of color, you may not want to spend a lot of money. And in that case, this may be the route to go. So the first shade we're going to go into is this pink. This does not have names on it. Now, whether it came with a paper that did, maybe, but I don't have it. So we're just going to point and create. I will say it was fun creating this look. And I even pull blue in, which is kind of shocking considering I don't even like blue. But I've started liking blue mixed with browns, as long as it's not a bright blue. And this is definitely a bright blue, but I enjoy this look. I really do. I really like it. It's different. It's a little bit interesting, a little bit outside my comfort zone even. So I've been enjoying it. It goes with my thought process right now, trying to figure out who I am. I'm trying to figure out everything. I've just decided that at this point, I'm 44 years old and I'm just lost. Who can relate? Probably nobody. But I am. And to be fair, I kind of felt like this at, I think it was like 39, 38, 39. I'm trying to remember. I kind of felt lost but at that point, I think it was 39. Because I was getting ready to hit 40 and I was like, what have I done with my life? My youngest was getting ready to go to pre-K, so there was no babies here at the house. It wasn't long before the grandbaby was here, but you know what I'm saying. I kind of just was like, what do I do now? With my time, what am I supposed to do? You know, and I was going to get a part-time job then, and I didn't. I got into exercise actually, and I probably should do that again because I feel like I was in a lot better mental space when I was exercising, and I definitely felt better physically. And I am thinking that, but I don't know. I still want to figure out who I am in the bigger scheme of things. We're gonna go into this hot pink shade now. And I mean that as in because I was kind of all over the place in the last video on who I am. I mean that as in I guess, who am I at this moment in my life that will make me a better person? You know what I mean? A better human being. And I know that, I'm semi lucky that I have the option to think like this. I have options. I don't have to work three jobs and survive and, this and that. I get how blessed I am. And I know, how blessed I've been and still continue to be with things. I don't take any of that for granted. No matter how. I may sound. And we all go through troubles and tribulations and struggles and bad choices, bad decisions, whatever, bad roads. We all do it. There's not one of us that get to escape it in some way, shape, or form. And if we haven't, to me, if you haven't yet, you haven't lived long enough, just to be fair. So let's go into this dark blue, or not dark blue, it's more like a cobalt blue. And I'm going to pat that where I want it because blue scares me. We all know this. We know how blue terrifies me. But I do like this little brush for this reason because it's just so teeny tiny. Actually, I'd like to even have a littler brush. I think a littler brush would be even more. But maybe it wouldn't be able to do what it needs to do at that point. I just like really little brushes because I have hooded eyes and it is hard for me to see, to be fair. Unless I'm wearing my glasses. So I'm kind of guessing a lot of the times. Well, I know I'm guessing because I don't really know what I'm doing, you know what I mean? But I've come to know the shape of my eye in a sense. I don't necessarily think I work for it, if that makes sense. Like when I do my makeup, I don't think I'm making it look more open or more even. I'm just kind of going with what I've got. And I know that you kind of want to like manipulate the look by using the shadows. And I kind of don't do it that way. I probably should, but I mean, I kind of like it when it's all said and done anyway, so that's all that matters at the end of the day. As long as you feel yourself, that's it. Don't worry about it. Because even if you did it perfect, somebody's out there going to judge you for not doing it perfect. Let's be real. We can't please everybody. We're lucky if we can please one person a day. And I say that wholeheartedly. As in, I am lucky if I please one person a day. That includes my fiance, my children, my grandchildren. I am lucky if I get one of them that's happy with what I've done. Okay. I do like that blue on the lower lash line. I don't know how I feel about it up in here, but I like it along the lower lash line. I will say that. Alright, let's just get a little more here out here on this outer corner. And it is easy to work with these colors. I didn't really, they blend well, they build. I can pack them on and then blend them out, and I don't have any issue. So I do like that about it. And the gradient, it has a nice gradient and effect to it, which is nice. Because it actually makes it look like I've worked with more colors than what I have. I wasn't really for sure how this was going to turn out. Because the lid color I chose really, I don't know if it really goes with it. It doesn't hurt it, but I don't think necessarily goes either. But it works, so I'm okay with it. But then when you have a lid that shiny, I feel like anything would work. To be fair. Oh my goodness, there is a beeping outside, right? I couldn't even begin to tell you. We're going back into that hot pink. So my fiance, I was in the tub earlier this morning and he's like, there's a beeping down here. And panic hit my heart. because I cooked last night. I thought I left the stove on. Oh my goodness. But then I thought, oh, it'd be the timer. Okay, I remember now. I turned it off. I left the timer on. And he's like, nope, stove's off. No lights were on. I was like, really? Okay. So then I thought, oh, the microwave. Somebody put something in the microwave because when it stops, it beeps, right? Nope, that's not it either. And he was like, whatever's beeping's talking. I was like, what? Excuse me? Back up. So it goes beep, 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 back off. Beep, 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 back off. And it's outside. We hear it stronger this away than that away, but we can't pinpoint anything. I'm like, is it a toy? You know, like one of the kids' toys dying, like the batteries are going dead type of thing. Like, what is it? What is going on? Look at that. I just really like the way that turned out. That very light pink color into the hot pink, into the blue, which then kind of fades into like a purple. I really do like this look. I really do like these palettes for these colors. Like, these are colors I can get behind that I really do like. That don't scare me. There's just something about them that's just so pretty and effortlessly done that it just looks so perfect. It looks fun, you know what I mean? And I did have fun. Don't get me wrong, I had a lot of fun creating this. Okay, so now we're going to go into this top shade right here and pick it up, and we're going to put it all over the lid. I better dab it a little bit. I'm not putting the glitter glue down. And we're going to build that up on the lid, but we're not going to take it all the way over. I'm going to leave that matte peeking out. Because there is something about seeing that blue matte. I don't know what it is, but there's something about it I like. I know, again, shocking. I'm shocked at this whole look. I'm shocked when I picked up that blue, I'm not gonna lie. But look at that. Look at the shine on that. And I don't know if you can tell, like, you build it up. Like, if you just put one layer, it is a little bit see-through, right? But if you just build it up, like, maybe two, and it lays nice on the lid too. It doesn't emphasize like your cracks and crevices and stuff. But if you maybe two layers and you don't see through it anymore, and it's gorgeous. Look at the way the light hits that. You can't tell me that's not pretty. You just can't tell me. I won't listen. I won't listen. I can't. All right. Now, but I'll tell you what my favorite shade is in this palette is this one right here. When you swirl these together, it comes to like a very light lilac silver shade. So pretty. But we're going to pick this up and I'm going to pop it in the inner corner. I don't think you're going to be able to see the lilac silver in, you know, just having it right here. But if you do put it on your lid, it is gorgeous. And again, for the price point of these palettes, so worth it. Especially if you're doing it to have fun. Like if you're doing this to express yourself in a fun way, beautiful. If you're doing it to sit down in like an elegant, pulling in a colorway, I don't know. I mean, you could still definitely do it. Don't get me wrong. But I would see then where maybe you would buy the Natasha Denona Circle Loco or the pastel, because like the packaging is a little different because these are cardboard. There's no mirror. So there's really nothing like fancy about them. But sometimes all you need is something to do the job. Just saying. Everybody's different. I know that. So I'm just putting it out there. There's days I want to be fancy. There's days I just want to have fun. There's days I just want to get the job done. So, teach their own. I'm not about to tell you how to do it. But, gosh, I really do. I like Juvia's Place Shadows personally. Alright, for mascara, let's see. Let's do this. Let's curl the lashes. I'm using my Surratt eyelash curler. And we're going to curl the lashes. I'm not a fan of the way my mascara looks today, but you'll see why in a minute. Alright, I'm going to use the Glam Light and Betty Boop mascara. It's just not that great of a mascara. I hate it. I do. I wish I could say different. I feel like it is better than the Scooby-Doo one they came out with. But even at that, I don't like this one either. And it has sat now. But I will say that if you are wearing lashes, maybe, it doesn't really matter in a way about your mascara. So I guess I can see then it being, useful. But if you're counting on mascara to do the job for you, no. I don't even know if much product is getting on the brush, to be fair. So I've decided that March is the day I want to figure out who I am. I don't know how, but I'm going to figure it out, get in a better headspace, and then figure out my life. Again. And then I wonder, as women, do we do this all the time? Through each season, we have to refigure out who we are. I'm just curious. Because I would say in my teens, obviously I got pregnant at 17, had a baby 2 weeks after I turned 18, had another baby at 21. So I would say I was young, the younger side of that I still got to live my life. As in, I was still a mother, I worked, I had parents that helped, still be able to have a social life and stuff. And I realize how lucky I am, don't get me wrong. But I still had responsibilities at that young age. And then later on, I decided to add more responsibility by having two more later in life. Not for sure at what season I was the better parent, but anyway, I had to figure myself out then. And then in my 30s, I just went downhill. I made every wrong decision known to man, to be fair, until about 37. And then I got back on the right track. But I still don't think I know who I am. I know what I do. I know what I like. But I don't exactly think I know who I am at this moment in the season of my life. We're going to use the Lancome for the bottom lashes. And I find it funny that there's certain things that I really enjoyed younger that I don't enjoy now. And things I enjoy now that you couldn't catch me doing younger. Like exercise and working out. which obviously I'm not doing right now, but I'm getting back into it. I mean, I really am. Alright, but overall, I really like the way this look turned out. I think it's colorful for sure, but I don't think it's like over the top either colorful, you know? I think it's nicely balanced with the rest of my face. And really, the only thing that's a lot of like pop of color is that blue. See, I don't like that mascara. You can't tell me that did something for my lashes because it just didn't. I would not buy this. I mean, even the packaging, I just wouldn't if I was you. And I knew better, but I thought just maybe. But if you are wearing falsies, again, obviously mascara is not going to really matter. But mascara matters to me because I don't wear falsies. And I see a hair. And I don't know where it's at. But I see it. Alright. So this is the final look. Look at that lid though. Juvia's Place always fills the shadows with the lid shades though. I don't know how they do it. And keep their price point the way they do. I don't think there's one Juvia's Place palette like that I don't like. I may not agree with I may not get along with the color story, but as far as like the shadows themselves, they're just beautiful. Anyway, alright, so that's all I have for you today. These palettes are still available, so go check them out. I think I saw that, well, they might be having a sale even. I think on certain palettes, though. I don't know, I got an email. But go check it out if you're interested in these palettes. I really do like them. I don't think you could go wrong with either or. I think that they'd be both great for spring, going into summer even. Like, I think, like, even together, they make a great, like, two palettes. You know what I mean? And the packaging is hard cardboard. There's no mirror, so they're good to travel with also. I just don't think you can go wrong. And you got a lighter color story and then a darker one. Like, they're just beautiful. Just beautiful, I tell you. I love them. You can't go wrong. Just saying. But let me know if you did get these palettes or if you have them. I mean, they are definitely older palettes, so. But I'm glad I pulled them out because I think I might have to keep these ones next to me. It is time to rotate, so I need to pull out. I need to put all my winter palettes away. Chucky's got to go, and Jason. I forgot all about them. They're all sitting here. And then, what else do I have sitting here that I need to take out? I have the Pat McGrath Holiday. Those are pretty dark too. I apologize for that. I'm going to let you go. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all that where you're notified when I upload. I upload every day but Sunday, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.